Hi guys, for Halloween I'm showing you this Ventriloquist Doll makeup tutorial. So starting off with, I use my Rich Liquid Foundation by Illamasqua in the shade 33, well no, it's 233, and using my Expert brush by Real Techniques and really buffing that into my skin just because I want a really good smooth base and high coverage. And that's the end of the tutorial. Only kidding. Anyway, moving on. Oh god, it is really scary, isn't it? Moving on, I'm using my Chanel translucent powder and just a big fluffy brush just to set that into place. Then I get a fine liner and my Becca foundation stick in the colour Almond, and I start tracing out the areas that I want to deepen up and use as shaded areas. So I want to create like big cheeks and definition around my chin, nostrils, down the sides of my nose and the sides of my face. So anywhere that I want hollowing out so it looks like I'm a bit of a doll, and just creating a little bit of shadow in my crease area. Very nice, I know. Using my tiny little itty bitty beauty blender by Beauty Blender, I'm just going to start blending in those areas because I don't need it to be super perfect right now. I just need to be able to get rid of some of those harsh lines and just buff it in slightly just to create a bit of shadow. And then I go back in and start deepening the areas that I want to deepen up even more. So just underneath my cheeks, and just start blending that out. And if you find it easier, just use your fingers because they're the best tools anyway for blending. And any excess I just move on to my chin area just to darken that up as well. Just adding a little bit more to my nose just because I wanted to actually make that a bit more sharper. And to the temples of my forehead and the chin area. And just to finish off that blending, I'm just using a contour brush by Real Techniques and blending out. Using this deep brown colour, it's a matte colour as well, and I'm just going to just set those areas and deepen those areas up a bit more. And using a fluffy blending brush by Illamasqua, I'm just going to blend that out. Best brushes to use for these sort of techniques are synthetic ones just because they're easier to clean and they blend these products in beautifully. And all you need to do is blend. Just adding little and often as much as you want. And I just finish off using a bigger blending brush. Now deepening the sockets of my eyes, I'm using the same colour again and just bringing it towards the bridge of my nose, just so everything is well connected. The colour that I'm using is a brown colour from one of my Sleek eye makeup palettes, and all you need to do is just carry on blending that through. Scary. Using a fluffy brush again, I'm using Bare Canvas by MAC and just putting that on my mobile lid area, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want it to go into the crease area. It gives more of a doll-like look. So it'll open my eyes up a little bit more, and just blend that in, looking very scary now. Going into a very neutral colour and a white, slightly whiter colour, I'm patting that on to the area that I've just put the bare canvas on. Now just to tightline my eyes, I'm using MAC Defiantly Black. Using a flat eyeliner brush, I'm going to dip it into Pure White Chromaline by MAC and start creating my wider eye look. So I'm going to start blending that in and working it into my lower lash line, tightlining my eye at the lower lashes and just creating a wider eye look. I'm not going to go too wide because it just doesn't look that great when it goes onto my cheeks. Now just to create a lash line at the bottom, I'm using Illamasqua Precision Ink in Ibis. Yes, it's Ibis. And creating a flick sort of look at the top, so making it quite doll-like. And then I'm going to do the same sort of eyeliner look at the bottom. As you can see, I'm slowly creating that flick because I don't want to cover the white area that I've created. Now using this colour by Crayolan, I'm just going to start using it on my highest points of my face just to create a bit of light. So this is kind of like contouring and highlighting gone really, really wrong. Just to secure that and keep that all into place, I'm just going to pat it over with some of my Chanel translucent powder. Going back into Ibis, I'm going to start creating that lash line look on the bottom lashes. Now, the thing with this is you've got to be really, really careful because you want it to be really nice and thin. So I'm using a very, very fine eyeliner brush. Going into my sleek blushes, I'm using the colours Pixie Pink and Coral, just to create a bit of a flush cheek look. Using this white colour, I'm going to just create like a bit of highlight on my brow bone area and brush my brows out. To fill out any sparse areas in my eyebrows, I'm just going to use Thunder by Illamasqua and just fill them out. And I'm just trying to deepen them up slightly just so they look a bit more doll-like. Using 2 sets of lashes, one being a fuller pair on my top lash line. I'm just going to put them on, and then slightly lighter ones at the bottom, placing them near the outer corners of my eyes. Using mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Falsies to just cover any areas of my own lashes that may be showing. And going back into my Becca, I'm going to use a fine eyeliner brush and start creating some freckles. This is great if you've got some breakout like me. You can actually cover those areas up and make it look like it's part of the look. Using any brown that's left on my blending brush, I'm just creating a bit more definition around my jawline. And now I'm going to use the lip liner by Illamasqua in the colour Feisty to start lining out my lips. And I'm going to actually use this colour to actually fill out my lips as well. Now you're going to notice that the light starts shining on my face, and for some reason my blinds wouldn't turn the other way, so you're going to notice that I changed position after a while. But yeah, just filling out my lips like so. Now using a lip liner brush, I'm going to go into the colour Sanga by Illamasqua and just start filling out my lips a bit more, just to give them a bit more definition. And what you'll see me doing is going around the edges as well, and near the outer corner I'm just going to create a bit of a flick just so it gives me that widened out lip look. Going back into the eyeliner Ibis, I'm going to start creating those lines that Ventriloquist dolls have down their jaw, and these lines don't have to be super neat. And if by magic I've straightened my hair, now I'm just going to go back into the brown and deepen those brown areas and shaded areas just to give them a bit more definition. Now that everything's in place, I can see what I need to do. And yeah, that's the finished look. I wish I had a hat really to go with the look. And I'll let you into a bit of a secret, guys. This is the first time I've ever created a Halloween sort of look, so do go easy on me if you don't think it's perfect, but it was my first ever attempt. But if you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up, do leave your comments below, do tag me on Instagram, hashtag Sangeeta Dosanjh if you do try out this look. And yes, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you are celebrating Halloween, have a good time guys, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care, bye!